you all so much for coming out this afternoon. I especially want to thank the VEA folks who are here, and I want to recognize one of our local leaders, Angela Dews, is president of the Richmond Education Association. So thank you, Angela, for being here, and thanks to everybody for coming out this afternoon. We are on an important mission today. We started out in Charlottesville, we've been to Petersburg, and we're here this afternoon. We're headed on up to Northern Virginia tomorrow and Roanoke on Thursday, carrying the message that we must turn out and elect Creigh Deeds Governor of Virginia on November the 3rd. What we know at the Virginia Education Association is that Creigh understands that we cannot afford to pit schools against roads. And that's exactly what his opponent would do if he gets elected. It's already been mentioned a couple of times that the McDonnell Transportation Plan would take $5.4 billion and out of education and other core priorities over the next 10 years. And that's according to his own plan's estimates. Newspapers around the state have said that the McDonnell plan that McDonnell is not being honest about his plan. In fact, we know that Mr. McDonnell's campaign has been trying to hide his record on public education. His vision for education in Virginia has been clear, and his record can be documented. Outlined in his recently discovered Blueprint for Governing and supported by his voting record, we can tell that Mr. McDonnell is against public schools. He writes in his graduate thesis that public schools only need to educate to a minimum level of self-sufficiency. That won't get us the next scientists, folks. It won't get us the next researchers. It won't make us competitive in a global economy. According to Mr. McDonnell's blueprint, he would vote against investments in public education. He would vote against, and has voted against, competitive salaries for our teachers. And he continues to use the smoke and mirrors plan as his education plan. Most recently, he's unveiled his 65% solution. That's not a new plan, folks. In fact, where people know about it and understand it, it is referred to as the 65% deception, because it just means shuffling money around from one allocation to another and acting as though 65% of the total budget's going to the classroom. The fact is, in Virginia, 16 of our school districts already spend 65% or more in the classroom, and the statewide average is 64.8% of the education budget already going into the classroom. According to Mr. McDonnell's plan, then, we would get a whopping 0.2% additional investment in the classroom. I don't call that a plan, do you?
No.
Mr. McDonnell's education plan is yet another example of his rhetoric not matching his record, much less reality. After spending his career in the legislature working to drain funding from public schools, Bob McDonnell's election year conversion on education won't pass with Virginia voters.